Okay, two other things have been occupying me for fun is I do love double-sided paper clips. And this is a double paper clip. There's a paper clip on this side and a paper clip on this side. And the really beauty of this is not only is it a page double clip, and of course I use packing tape to adhere so that there's shiny side of packing tape is on the inside of each of these, so it makes it a little easier to slide on and off. But that's the double-sided paper clip. And in fact, if you have a folio like I do, this one's not been filled yet much with stuff in the pockets. And I'll talk about these in a minute because, man, have I had fun making those. But here's one, and it has something in almost every pocket. Yeah, it has pockets. I was just stuffing stuff in here. And one of the things that I did find out, which is really kind of fun, I saw this in, somebody was making an accordion booklet. And I think she used this for one of the pages. This one is not as, it's fun because I like the way it looks, but you cut the envelope, which is what this is, upside of the envelope, and you just cut it from here to here, and here to here in an undulating way, which makes its own built-in belly band, of course, and then on the other side is there's still a pocket that you can use on the inside, and then there's the flap pocket on the upside down envelope, which I've printed, that can be used. So I used that over here, and instead of putting two, I just cut an undulating shape at the bottom on the blank page. See, my finger kind of can go through there. So it makes a built-in kind of pocket for ephemera, which is kind of nice. And of course the other side of the pocket has the flap and also has a pocket in here. So that's just one side of it's half of an envelope, this whole thing. The other side, I did the same thing. I just put the undulating cut. This one has pocket and a filler. But getting back, and so each one of these has something in them, or one or two things in them. You can see this probably works a little bit better. I love the print. So each of these has an insert. I haven't cut this one yet. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. But anyway, this is 4 envelopes making this folio. But the beauty of the paper clips that I just talked about is for anything that you might need a bit of a closure. Now it's nice to use the ribbons, but if you need a closure, these new paper clips of mine are very sturdy because there's a big long paper clip inside here and one inside here. So there's 2, so it's quite sturdy. And I added a tab, which means it's a little easier to take on and off. And there's something on both sides. The other thing is, one of them I did, and I have a little belly band on the cover. And then another one, I think I put a little pocket. See if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. This one here, I haven't done anything with that yet, has a pocket on the front of it that can hold. In this case, I've got a couple of little things in here. There's this little and then this little thing, which I haven't finished decorating. But again, it is a pocket, a paper clip, and I can use it as another closure. And this is the one that's filled with stuff. So you can see it has some utility. So the other thing I've been doing is making these double paper clips. And I'll just show you a couple of them. I've been having so much fun making them because they're so pretty and they can be used for so many things. Now that I've added the tabs to them, before I added the tabs to them, I could, and probably could still do it now, even though the tab is here. Yeah, I can. I can make like graduated, you could just do anything with them. This is just so much fun. Let's see, and let's put this one together. You can make them into, yeah, these graduated pockets because they're pretty on both sides. You could actually use them as, let's see if I can find something stiff enough. Maybe one of these. No, it's just too wide. All right, this will work. Yeah. You could actually have a pocket here. It's actually a pocket here inside because each one of these has an opening. Let's see if I'm right about that. So there, yeah, there, there. And then on the other side, you can clip it in. Each of these has a paper clip on both sides. So, I mean, there's lots you can do with these. So I just love making them. I like the idea of a closure, which is why I've added the tabs. They're just easier to pull. That's probably my favorite use for them, but they could be used on the side of a page. They could be used on the top of a page. And I've designed them on my Silhouette Studio, so my text, this shape, are two separate shapes that print out as one. So I take the design on the one side and make sure it reads this way, and the design on the other side, I make sure if it has type that it reads this way too. So if you have a thing about that, it's easy. And it's my Silhouette Studio software that I can use my digital papers that I've purchased or those that are freebies or whatever to fill these sections that I have a template for on my Silhouette Studio mat. And each one of these will shrink automatically as I choose and select the various papers to put in there. So I can change the orientation of each of these sections. I can change the size, and I can also pan the design very easily using the tools that are built into Silhouette Studio. I'm not sure I really like having these little things stick out here. I made 2 of them like that, and I don't know, it doesn't thrill me much. The little belly band is kind of cute. I think I like them not sticking out and with a tab on the end easier. So, but either way is fine. You can do the whale tail tabs or anything you've got laying around, but they're just beautiful. And I have really, really enjoyed making these, and they're very simple to make. Simple, I say, because I use this. I haven't used yet. This is another one of the templates that I use. I think I did a video on this. I use the backing of sticker sheets. See the shiny side? And I actually this helps me hang on to extremely sticky carpet tape or not double-sided, but packing tape. And I have a roll that's this big, this wide, I mean. But it's so sticky, it's very hard to manage. But what I do is I place the shiny side down on the sticky surface so that the sticky is showing through these holes. Then I fold it and I take a paper clip. Let's see if I can find my paper clips. I had them here just a moment ago. There's one. All right, and if this is the sticky part of the tape, I can hang on to it this way, take it and slide it in between the folded sticky part, slide it down like so, and same thing here. And then when the paper clips are there, I just release this and release it from the back, take out my 4-inch piece of printed cardstock that's opened like so, and lean it here and stick it, or here and stick it. So it's really fast. Of course, I have to say, Corey Dahman put me on to this wonderful glass board, which has the measurements on it and has the ability to keep things straight. So one of these days I'll do the video again and show how quick and fast it is if you've got these templates. I haven't used this template yet, but this one here doesn't have the fold across here. But if I carefully position this on exactly half, I can get the same effect. Slide the paper clips on the very, very sticky two sides, and then pull this out of both sides and stick it onto cardstock. This one worked really great. I might have to make another one. This one has probably made all of these that I just showed you. And after a while, you know, the paper clip sometimes gets a little stuck and I pull it. So I probably have to make another one or two. But I haven't tried this one. And this is from the new double-sided tape I had just recently bought, which is like 2.5 inches, maybe 3. What is it? Yeah, oh, not quite 3. It's actually 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 inches wide. And I decided, but it's super nice and shiny, non-stick on this side. So I'll give that a go, and maybe I will do a video on that. But I've been making these little folios, and I don't know what I did with all my other ones. I've put them away somewhere, but I just absolutely love them. I just love them. This particular one I made from Vintage by Me. She has a kit that's embossed papers, photographs of embossed papers, which is what this is. And I thought this would be a great neutral background. I always tend to go for the pattern and color, but sometimes it's best not to have so much pattern and color in the back. Anyway, these are just beautiful. And like I said, these little paper clips are great little closures. So that's that for now. Okay, I'm going to show how I do these little cuts to create another pocket. Remember, this one has the envelope flap on this side, so it's a pocket. It has these, each have pockets in the side. And then I have added this cut line to be another pocket. So I'm going to do the last one and just show how simple that is to do. It's probably easier to do before it's all made into a booklet. But what the heck. So you can make it any way you want. I think I'm going to make this one slant up this way. So you just kind of put your, in this case I have a cutter. Now you got to make sure not to get to the end. You can undulate it. And just don't go all the way. That's about good. And then you just ink the line if you can, however you can, because it just makes it easier to see. So, like so. And voila, you have another pocket. So I don't know if anybody has done this, but it's kind of fun for me. Hope it helps somebody else.